are safeguards and real sort of statutory requirements about safeguards, why do they matter?
Well, I think they matter in a couple of ways. Fundamentally, we want to create an institution that thinks and breathes about the safety of children. And it's an institution that acts in the best interests of children or vulnerable people. And to do that, there's a number of things that have to come together. One is there are external pressures, for example, regulations that people have to abide by. There's rules and regulations in relation to civil litigation about, duties of care. But there's also about the internal mechanisms in an organisation that will make a child safe or not. And one of the big learnings out of the Royal Commission is just because an institution is dealing with children, whether it's a school or a residential care area or a sports club, we can't ever assume that in fact it is acting in the best interests of children. Safeguards actually help organisations to actually create a child-safe environment in a very practical way, from the very top, from the board, as I say, right through to the basement. So safeguarding standards are a way by which organisations and institutions are aided in creating that child-safe environment.
So they can actually encourage and guarantee change, you suggest?
They guarantee change in two ways. One is there's going to be external pressures on organisations to change. There will be changes to mandatory reporting for child protection purposes.
That's state imposed?
Yep. There will be changes for mandatory reporting to the police. There will be statutory-based mandatory or minimum standards that will be applied. It already happens in Queensland, South Australia and Victoria. But when you actually look at an institution, how do you actually change the attitude of an institution? How do you change the culture of an institution? And one of the ways you do that is actually change the practices of the institution. And standards, safeguards, are all about the practical manifestation of a mindset that says we want to keep children safe in this institution. And these are the means by which we can achieve that.